I don't have a fucking decal in this goddamn game, bro. I don't got one yet. And it's some bullshit. Oh, Slick. Yeah, it's not open right now, but stay on hold. Get the fuck out of here, Matej, you fucking pussy. What do you mean? You work for Gaijin and you're telling me I don't have a fucking decal yet? Some pussies who don't upload every day, some pussies who upload once every 3 fucking months get a decal, but I don't? We're gonna give it to somebody who don't fucking post. Why? Because he's a fucking weirdo. And he fucks with German side skirts. It's not fair, bro. It's not a fair fucking system. Nah, I will slap Mike out his boots and iron, too. I will. Why wouldn't I not deserve a decal?
Flavored blueberry and apple fruit infusion. I'm not much of a fan of cold tea, or tea in general, to be honest. I'm more of a coffee guy, but, you know. Guys gotta do what I guys gotta do. Nah, I mean, it's alright, I guess. So, I'm not even kidding, the last time I wore this shirt was to a funeral, which I suppose is rather fitting given today's topic. Today we are going to be responding to the rather unfortunate mental breakdown of Slickbee. Slickbee is an American YouTuber with Italian descent, I believe, who lives in New York. A couple days ago, Slickbee decided it would be a very wise idea to try and get completely smashed drunk on the stream and decide to rant about myself and Iron Armenian for about 2 hours straight.
Nah, you guys know who I'm talking about. Here, I'll give you a hint. Stuka colored colorized. The Stuka colorized. I'll smack the shit out this dude. I smacked the shit out the Portuguese dude. Smack the shit out of him, bro.
Now you are going to need a bit of context of what is going on and why Slickbee hates me so much, apparently. This all started back in 2016 with a Reddit post I made. Back in the day I decided it would be a nice idea to make a list of all the people I used to watch at the time and that I wanted more people to know about. I didn't include Slickbee because I simply did not watch his content. He got very angry at that and apparently took it as a personal offense, proceeding to hate me ever since then.
I don't know how else to deal with it. Like, I can push it off for so long. I'm fucked up now, so it's like, it's easy to just be like, fuck you nerds. But that's honestly how I feel every day. You better say my goddamn name, or I'ma make you call me Papa.
It evolved from that to a general dislike of my content apparently, especially the previews, going so far as to show his disapproval of my previews of event vehicles in the comments down below, where he promptly got slammed by everyone in the comments. And at some point he apparently had some issues with clickbaiting in my videos, which is very ironic considering. And finally, what seems to have tipped the scales, or seems to have been the last drop in the barrel, was the recent tweet I made after the YouTube Cup, which G.Skill won, fair and square, but decided to banter a bit and poke a bit by congratulating everyone else on the carry of the team. Of course, Slickbee did not take that lightly.
But talking about like, oh, so-and-so's ego, if I hear G-Squad and ego in the same fucking sentence again, bro, on stone. Next time I catch that person lacking, they're getting fucked up. You're gonna tell everybody else on my team that they did well besides me in the YouTube Cup because I did bad in Naval? There's gonna be repercussions to that. It's not the normal Euro shit that you're used to dealing with, bro. I'm Slickbee. I'm from a different area of the world, bro. I'm not from the same area you're from. You keep my name at your motherfucking mouth. And that's it. I better not fucking hear my goddamn name and anybody else's fucking mouth from here on out. And that's why I'm mad. And that's why I've been mad this entire fucking stream, bro.
You think he targeted you out of luck? I saw the tweet.
I don't care. I don't care. I'm incorporated. You better exclude me or you're getting smacked.
No,
that's it.
He should have included you in the tweet, but
no,
again.
no, I don't care about include. No, you should have been like, accept Slick in terms of
Yeah,
this,
I guess, yeah, good point,
this
point.
or that. You better say my goddamn name, or I'm gonna make you call me Papa. I'm gonna smack the shit out your fucking mouth, bro. You can fly a Cessna all day, but when you're on ground, like, you're gonna have to meet the fucking shark. What are you gonna do? Nose your way out of it? You got a bigger nose than me, bro. You ain't hiding. I'll find you.
So, since he decided to spend almost 2 hours on stream talking quite badly about myself and Iron Armenian. This is going to be my response video where we analyze the last 3 years of Slickbee's wrath against me and try to figure out why exactly he decided to lash out now. Slickbee is a very angry person when he's drunk. Which is unfortunate, really. The guy's only like 21 or 22 years old, so he's barely old enough to actually start drinking now, and you can definitely see that he has not too much experience. He seems to be rather a bit of a lightweight on his stream. But he definitely likes to smack shit up a lot.
I'm smacking the shit out of these guys. If you don't have some goddamn respect, you're gonna get smacked the shit out of, because I'm sure it's gonna get sent to you. I'm gonna smack the shit out you. Guys should know too, though, at this point. They're not gonna invite me to some shit. Nah, I'm gonna smack the shit out of some people. They're gonna get smacked. Smack the glasses off. Dude, pick them up. I'm dead ass. I will smack the shit out of people. Stop with the bullshit, because I'm gonna smack the shit out of you when I see you. If you're sending it to one of your friends who's connected with somebody who's a YouTuber or a CC, I'm gonna smack the shit out of you. If I catch anybody doing that shit again, I'm smacking the shit out of you next time I see them. When I see them people in person, they're gonna get smacked up. I don't care if you're a nerd. I don't care if you wear glasses. I don't care if you do this or that. I don't care if you're Portuguese. I don't give a fuck, because otherwise you're getting smacked up when I see you. It don't matter if I'm fucking sauce or sober. I will smack you up. If I hear G Squad and Ego in the same fucking sentence again, bro, on stone. Next time I catch that person lacking, they're getting fucked up. What else am I gonna do? I'm gonna sit there and talk it out for an hour? Fuck that. I'll smack you up, and you'll learn it within 15 seconds. Oh, so they can't criticize you? Get the fuck out of here, bro. The fact that people are still tweeting about this shit means to me that, like, they want to get smacked up. I'm gonna smack the glasses off your face and I'm gonna beat you to a fucking pulp, bro. And, like, what are you gonna say? Nah, I will slap Mike out his boots and iron, too.
This is of course rather unfortunate, because he's not like this when sober. He doesn't know how to restrain himself when he is sober. In fact, he seems to be giving off a pretty chill attitude in his videos.
I haven't even screamed in a video in fucking years. I don't know, man. I'm gonna smack the shit out your fucking mouth, bro.
Slickbee strikes me as a very proud person, a very boastful person that doesn't handle criticism too well, and that's often very much blind to reality. He lives in his own little world in his head where he thinks that he is the best, and he tries to use that as argument or as defense when anyone tries to criticize him.
They're not getting to me. It's not that. It's respect. You better have some goddamn respect for the people who precursor you.
In fact, one of the arguments he likes using, and as he used on the stream, was to respect people who precurse you. Now, it has been a bit of a struggle finding the actual first commentary of him, because he has multiple channels that he switched in between. His first channel used to be called Slickbee, which was his first War Thunder channel. Apparently he decided to switch content on that. The channel is kind of dead by this point. He doesn't do War Thunder channel anymore, and he switched over to his new channel, Slick Plays, where he does actually do War Thunder content mostly now. It was indeed on Slickbee that I found the first War Thunder commentary on his channel, which was uploaded on the 17th of December 2013. The thing, Slickbee, is you're not the only one who has been in the game for quite a while. My first commentary in War Thunder has been 2 weeks after yours, also in December 2013. As such, whilst technically, yes, you can say that you've been in the game for longer, 2 weeks doesn't seem that much of a time, does it? It doesn't seem too effective as a defense anymore. Another thing Slickbee likes to do is boast about his stats. He has been in the game for a long time, and he thinks that he's a very good player. In fact, he thinks that he's one of the best players in War Thunder. So much so that according to him, which by the way is a completely stupid argument, only people who are better than him can actually criticize him.
Oh, so they can't criticize you? Get the fuck out of here, bro. I accept all criticism, first off. But if you're a content creator and you're gonna criticize me, you better have your shit straight. And they don't. Let me get this right. I can't criticize you. Get the fuck out of here, bro. If some content creator is criticizing me, some bullshit. And you know it's some bullshit. The only content creator that is better than me at War Thunder and I would say can criticize me, Copsy and Party. That's it.
He of course uses this as a defense to essentially downtalk anyone he himself deems inferior to him in skills at the game. I decided to play along and compare our stats. In fact, I thought I was way better. The guy has so much playtime. He has way more playtime than me. Yet things didn't look out so rosy when I decided to check Skill. Now of course, let's be honest here, Skill is not the most accurate of sites to compare stats on, so we'll count it off as a fluke. And I decided to check the stats in-game instead. Now Slick's stats are pretty interesting. He has a 56% win rate, slightly above average, not too bad. He has a 58% average relative position in the team, meaning that he doesn't tend to occupy the first spot in the team too often, which is surprising given his apparent skill at the game and how he thinks he's much better than everyone else. And I decided to also calculate his KD in RB, both RB air and RB ground, by combining the kills of the two modes and dividing by the total numbers of deaths that he had in RB. Giving him a KD of 1.51. Overall, honestly, not bad stats. The guy is definitely a decent player. Well damn, no, I can't criticize him. He's clearly better than me. He's never going to listen to what I say. Yeah. Slick, there's a good reason you never boast about your stats. There's a good reason I never boast about my stats. Firstly, it's moronic and has absolutely no valid natural arguments. And secondly, there is always someone better than you. In fact, I decided to check my own stats. And I have a 60% win rate. Okay, teams can carry that. Maybe I just got better teams. I got a 70% average relative position in the team. There's all 12% ahead of him. I tend to be on the higher positions in the team much more often than he does. Meaning that I tend to carry the team more, I suppose? And yeah. I have a 2.09 KD. Slick, I'm sorry dude, but it seems like apart from the actual amount of time spent and the number of matches played, because you're way ahead in that, you have played so many games of Warfare and it's insane, you don't actually seem to be better in anything than the person you were trying to attack in and talking down to. So I guess I can criticize you after all. So let's be fair, this is just a bit of banter. Yes, the stats are true. Yes, Slickbee isn't as good as he thinks he is, but this is not a real argument, come on. Stats as an argument, really? But it's fun playing along every now and then, especially since I know that this is actually going to trigger him quite a bit. Slickbee gets very angry when people mention his name and ego in the same sentence, which strikes me as a sign of real insecurity.
You don't talk about me like that. You can talk about whoever the fuck you want. You don't talk about me like that. I've done nothing wrong to these people, but they wanna fucking talk shit to me, man. I'm not the type to be fucked with, especially in this community. Like, people think they're fine. Oh, we play War Thunder, blah. Nah. You don't talk shit about me.
The guy acts very tough on the outside. He's constantly talking about beating people up if he's going to meet us in real life. He doesn't like that people talk about him behind his back. He wants people to talk to his face. He reminds me a bit of a chihuahua who's barking for his life, trying to be very menacing, but is trembling all along. He doesn't seem to be a very secure person about himself or how other people perceive him or view him. Which is sad, but it's pretty normal for a guy going through his age. Fuck, I'm still insecure about myself. The problem is there are different ways of handling insecurity. Some people live with it, some people surpass it, some people like Slickbee try to mask their insecurity and act very tough instead.
Like, I'm not from an area where you don't fuck around with that shit. I don't know where people think I'm from. I don't know where people are from where they think I'm from, but that's just not it, you know? I play War Thunder, I'm good at War Thunder, sure, I'll fuck around, I'll have fun, but you know, you don't do the shit you've been doing to me.
When you are insecure about yourself and the way that people perceive you, but you do your very best to spite other people, to enjoy trolling, but then you can't take the punches back, it creates this feedback loop of progressively negative opinions about yourself and progressively inflated ego and defense mechanism of trying to deal with that hate. Slickbee, the reason that people dislike you is not because of your skill, it's not because of your content, it's not because of anything like that. It is because of your personality. It is because of the way that you try to handle situations. In fact, there are a couple of very good examples of that. Slickbee likes to troll a lot. but he doesn't seem to be capable of handling any banter that comes back his way.
Today, pretty actually hurtful day for me. I love giving shit online. It's super fun. I love trolling. I actually got into an argument, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, bro, we laughed at you after you left because you were an ass, sir. How did you take that as like a mean, hurtful comment? Why would you take that serious?
Case in point, the tweet that set off this whole barrel of shitstorm. A simple tweet excluding his name apparently being enough to cause a 2-hour rant on his stream.
How did you take that as like a mean, hurtful comment? Why would you take that serious? I'm gonna smack the shit out your fucking mouth, bro.
Those clips were from a response video Slick did to a situation that arose about a year ago where he was called out on Reddit for some of his very stupid behavior. He got into an argument with one of the viewers of his stream who corrected him, or at least tried to correct him, on him believing that the projectile released out of heat shells, high explosive vented tank shells, was made out of molten copper, when in fact it was made out of plasticized copper. Now, any normal person would usually maybe take a step back, maybe research it, and accept that it could possibly be wrong. Slick decided once again that his pride was worth more than actually being correct, and he made fun of the guy who was trying to correct him. Later on, when the guy made a Reddit post about it, Slick, instead of correcting himself, decided to double down and make a whole video playing the victim about it.
This guy was in my chat probably about 2 months ago. We had an argument about if the copper that comes out of the heat shell was molten or plasticized. Stupid comment. But does this warrant never meet your heroes, kids? But I'm not a fucking hero by any chance. So you're stretching this out to really draw in the haters here. And this is a cesspool of people who despise me. Look how big his paragraph is. Look how big his second paragraph is. Clearly caring way too much about molten or plasticized situation. And look, he downvoted it because he's like, you're hurting my feelings. And then here shows the proof what every single person said in this thread. You deserve your hate. You deserve it. Like, dude, I don't even see a lot of hate on my channel regardless. Be grateful his fans are hurting to the comment sections and staying off the subreddit. You know, like, people who like my videos apparently shouldn't come on the Reddit. Like, you can't. What? From yesterday, there was another thing, Brundle Bunnies, who was really upset about me for something else. You know, he just doesn't play the game a lot, and, you know, didn't see, like, look at, for paying clowns like this any attention at all. Like, that doesn't sound like me. I haven't even screamed in a video in fucking years. I'm gonna smack the shit out your fucking mouth, bro. How long are you holding a grudge for? And I'm the one that you guys don't like? You guys are fucking crazy, man.
This is of course in contrast of him always wanting respect. He always wants respect for himself, but he doesn't seem to be able to respect anyone who isn't a friend of his. In fact, I found this very interesting comment that was posted on that post by one of his viewers named Joseph. Alright, I have a huge respect for Slick and what he's built up. No disrespect, but honestly he really needs to chill it with trash-talking people, because they don't have the same opinion as him. It's one thing to be unaware of reality and think you know something that you don't, but once you have been given proper evidence that says otherwise, just stop. It's another thing to be unaware of the facts and to continue shitting on a person for showing you proper evidence that states otherwise about your knowledge, and try to say they're wrong because that's not what I was told, or whatever the excuse is. Again, Slick has my respect, honestly, but he really needs to realize that eventually he's going to hit a point where he isn't going to gain any more publicity because no one wants to deal with his ego about everything. He'll hit a wall he can't get over or break down, and eventually his smart-ass remarks and ego will start dragging him back down and people will grow out of enjoying his content. Last time I'll say it, Slick does have my respect as a person. In a broad sense, he's not a stupid guy. But when stuff like this happens, it makes it very hard to enjoy his content and hard to listen to. These people he shits on have feelings. They're entitled to their own opinion. And shit-talking their opinion of their knowledge when they have evidence to back their claim up does nothing but paint a bad picture for his future self. People will remember him as the cocky, egotistical Warfinder player who shit on everyone who didn't agree with his opinion and knowledge. This comment was posted over a year ago, and as much as Slick claims to have grown up since then, he really has not. Slickbee likes saying things that simply are not true. It is very clear that he has a much higher image of himself in his mind than he actually portrays to the outside world. And as a result, he doesn't tend to actually learn anything from his mistakes. He simply doesn't acknowledge that he has made any mistakes. It is quite ironic how Slickbee was hammering on the guy from the Reddit posts about holding grudges for a month, when Slickbee himself seems to be quite content with holding grudges with me for over 3 years.
I've tried to maintain quiet for 3 years. Don't work. I've tried for 3 fucking years, man. I haven't said shit for 3 years. No, I won't remember the stream tomorrow, but I will remember this conversation 100%. I think about this every fucking day. I'm not lying to you, Wobble, bro. I think about this every fucking day. How long are you holding a grudge for? And I'm the one that you guys don't like? You guys are fucking crazy, man.
And despite him wanting people to talk shit to his face, he himself seems to be quite happy to talk shit behind the scenes.
If you're a CC and you have shit to say about me, you better say it in person, because I got a problem with that. Nah, you guys know who I'm talking about. I'm serious. I'm not naming names. You know who you are when you're watching this. You should know who I'm talking about. And like, honestly, I'm pissed I don't have the balls to say this shit when I'm sober, bro.
You do behind the scenes, but
Behind the scenes, but I don't say it because I know what the repercussions are. I don't say shit that I don't think when I'm sober. You can ask Croc. Nothing I said tonight has been worse than I've said off cam.
oh yeah.
Slickbee seems to be quite worked up about Gaijin not offering him to join the affiliate program to get his own decal in the game. It seemed to have struck him the wrong way that I got, even though I upload much less than him.
I'm sick of getting messages like, Slick, where's your decal? Yeah, the people who don't upload get decals. You know what I mean? Get the fuck out of here. What, cause you're a fucking Euro fucking bitch?
But he doesn't really make a good case of himself when he starts insulting Gaijin's staff. Matesh, for context, is a really awesome guy. He is who you know as the meme lord who runs the Twitter and Facebook pages of War Thunder. And he's also part of the group that handles requests by content creators in the Gaijin Partnership Program.
Oh, Slick, yeah, it's not open right now, but stay on hold. Get the fuck out of here, Matej, you fucking pussy. What do you mean? You work for Gaijin and you're telling me I don't have a fucking decal yet?
Generally speaking, it is a very bad idea to bite the hand that feeds you, and despite Slick's best efforts to delete the VOD and the clip that shows him insulting Gaijin staff, I fear it is already too late and Gaijin staff has become aware of it. As a result, I would be very surprised if he's going to ever get a decal now, or if he's going to stay in the partnership program. And this, sadly, is a situation he has brought upon himself. I can understand why Gaijin didn't want to give him affiliateship, for all the multitude of reasons I've explained before. Slick being this way is nothing new. He has been this way for years. And people are starting to get wise to it. And it's got nothing to do with leaking the boots of the company or anything like that. I've done plenty of very critical videos of Gaijin, and despite that we still maintain good relations. But instead of accepting that he is in a situation that he has put himself in, he throws a temper tantrum and behaves like a child. This is hopefully the first and only ever drama video I'm going to do on my channel, and I guess I'll see you in the next one.